Hey, this is DK Trader at StockLogic.com, here to do a video tutorial on volume. I'm going to try and get a little bit more in depth to how to use your volume bars on your chart in more ways than just looking at them. Um, Here we have an underlay of volume, or you could put it as a separate indicator of volume. Both are the exact same, so it doesn't matter. But a lot of people will look at the chart and they'll say, hey, that volume bar is red, so it was selling volume today. Hey, that volume bar is green, it's buying volume today. But the thing is that if you actually look, it's only red if the indicator is red, or the candle is red, and it's only green if the candle is green. So what this is telling us is that if the price went up, they put in a green candle. If the price went down, more red candle. Well, that makes sense because there has to be more selling volume for the price to go down than buying volume, and vice versa, more buying volume than selling volume, the price goes up. Where what you would really like to know though is the ratio of how much selling volume to how much buying volume for the day. And you can kind of tell that in the length of the candle versus and the height, like what the volume was. Because here we have two very similar candles or volume bars down here in height. It was about 1 billion traded. Although one day we have a candle that looks like that, and the other day we have a very full bearish candle. So what we can infer about this is that even though both these days went down, the first candle had more buying pressure to meet. So this would actually be about half green and half red, but more towards the red side. And the second day, since it was solid selling pressure, that the majority of the candle was actually selling volume. So I really think that this is a downfall of most volume charts. It'd be nice if it literally showed you exactly how much people bought and exactly how much people sold. But unfortunately, you have to put the bars against the candles and make your own inference from it. Another thing that people use volume for is to see how much to see the direction of the stock. So say that you have 5 or 6 candles in a row that are red, and then that creates 5 or 6 volume bars in a row that are red. Well, then you'll be looking for 5 or 6 candles in a row that are green. And the first green one that you see is also the first green candle. So it's kind of like the two go hand in hand with each other, but it's nice additional visual thing to see in addition to the candles on the chart. Other thing is you can see how much volume goes through the day. So see when there's huge days of selling pressure, or just say huge days of volume, not even selling pressure, but huge days of volume. So if you see a huge candle go down and you're trading, say, a penny stock, but the volume is very small, you know that there's not actually a lot of activity. Here, this was one of the days. I believe that was the Fat Finger Day, and this was a couple like a week after. So this day there was just a huge panic in the market, and obviously there was a lot of selling pressure that day. So I'm going to guess that the buying volume was very low. Uh, Next day, same thing, but it looks like the buying and selling pressure were almost even because it stayed relatively the same. Can't really think of anything else to talk about volume at the moment. If there is, I will add it. But this is DK Trader at StockLogic.com, and thanks for stopping by.